us as announcers, we feel it. The atmosphere is going to be great.
It is indeed. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jones. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the 1 spot. And for the Pacers, Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Robinson against Holiday.
Yo, right here.
Here's Nunn. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Robinson against Warren. Robinson misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Can't hit from in close. And just about a minute into the first quarter, Warren dishes to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Holiday finds Brogdon. Now Oladipo, defended by Butler. Oladipo misses. Now the Heat with it. Butler passes to Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow, Derrick Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane leaping ability.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
And so Jones nails both of them. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston. Great open look there.
Nice shot, Depot.
Here's Nunn. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Robinson kicks to Butler. Trying to get open is Robinson, and Butler gets it to go.
That's the kind of muscle Butler has. Even when he gets hit on a drive, he finishes strong.
Passes to Oladipo.
Warren.
Pass to Warren. Holiday against Robinson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Nunn can't get it to fall. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. That's tipped. And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. 18 feet out. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Robinson passes to Nunn. Butler with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Inside. Here's Jones. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Robinson after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Here's Nunn. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
The pass to Brogdon. To the inside. And Warren the bucket on the assist from Brogdon.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Now, here is Robinson. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Puts it up from 17, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Brogdon outside. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way-in. The Heat trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Robinson. The rebound by Turner.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Brogdon outside. Oladipo taking his time here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwyane Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. Opening day, Steve, for some teams, it's a fresh start, and for others, it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning a championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
And Adebayo throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Oladipo against Butler. Back to Turner. He kicks to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss. And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight, always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
Here's Turner, the Heat getting the bucket. Outside Warren. Pass to Holiday. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now, here's Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him. Over Oladipo, and it's Butler missing. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. High, arcing shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oladipo outside. Pass to Turner. That one drops for him. And the Pacers lead by 3.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Nunn. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Oladipo for 3, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Victor Oladipo. The Heat trail by 4. Nunn passes to Robinson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Warren.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Butler against Holiday. Back to Warren. The pass to Brogdon. Some solid defense from Butler.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. Oladipo against Butler. And Oladipo, here we go, hits the three-point bomb. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
A moment here to see the numbers for McConnell, how he did last season. Averaged about 6 points a game last season, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
He doesn't hit that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Got a piece of it. Dragic with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Yep, that one goes in there.
Bouncing off defenders like a pinball, something we see from Dragic almost every night.
McConnell passes to Bitadze. Crowder with the steal. Tries it from 9, and the Heat get another bucket right there. Here's McConnell. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Crowder against Warren. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Warren. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Hero. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. McConnell finds Holiday. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Passes it to Bitadze. Fade away. The bank shot, no good. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Kept alive. Iguodala, no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Warren the pass to McConnell. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Right side Dragic. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Bitadze.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And here is Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. And the jumper falls for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Feelings are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your abilities. And if it just so happens you get traded, then you got to suit up and play for the next team.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
They've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Bitadze in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Shooting two.
And that one misses. Smitty, when things get heated between two players, we often see a double technical called. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when two guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because the strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so I can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think that back in the day you saw like Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out. Especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players would have been gone.
Now here is Holiday. The three cans it from downtown. Holiday's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
Silky shooting touch is coming along for Justin Holiday. He can legitimately help you stretch the floor.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Olynyk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Bitadze. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Dragic over McConnell. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Dragic.
You know, Goran Dragic has a tight handle. Really allows him to get anywhere on the court he needs to be.
Holiday with the 3, and Indiana another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Olynyk with the shot. Sampson pulls it in. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to McDermott for 3. That shot off, and it's Miami the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pacers leading by 6. McConnell in the corner. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bitadze can't hit. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. They get it again.
Hey, don't leave Andre open.
Here's Hero, guarded by Holiday. Iguodala the pass to Dragic. Buries the long-range jumper. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
He's letting someone else be the catalyst. Goran Dragic has been working on his catch-and-shoot game.
And the pass to McConnell. Outside Holiday. They get it back. Here's Bitadze. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Bitadze's got his second bucket tonight.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Hero. Out to the right wing. Shoots from the elbow. The Pacers pull it in. Outside Holiday. Connects from 3-point range. And it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And so here is Miami. Here's Nunn. Again, the miss by the Heat. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Sampson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
2 shots.
A lot of talent in the 2018 draft, Smitty. Who do you think has the highest ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow.
Shooting too.
But I think those two have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
The first one falls, and truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren, they've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Both good from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Nunn passes to Robinson. He dishes it to Butler. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 3. Here's Nunn. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Nunn's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Here's Turner. Great D that time from Leonard. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Nunn. He's got 6. Outside Robinson. Now the dish to Butler. That shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Oladipo. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Nunn passes to Robinson. From downtown, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brogdon outside. Pass to Sumner. Now here's Turner. He's covered by Leonard. And there's the call on Jakar Sampson.
Loose ball.
That's his first foul.
Going the other way.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Jakar Sampson. The Heat trail by 8. Passes to Silva. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. The kick outside to Butler. Lets it go. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
Pass to Oladipo. At the elbow, it's Turner. The shot comes out. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. There's the pass to Nunn. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Indiana lead. Indiana's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Ripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Sumner, and the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Robinson dishes to Butler. They get a hand on it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sumner. Oladipo, the pass to Warren. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. For the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Hornets. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Happy to see that one go in after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
You see the instincts of Butler on plays like this. Understands how and where to get his shots.
Turner finds Warren.
Switch.
Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
For Indiana, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful. I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's the Heat with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Butler. No good on that one. Nice D from Oladipo. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Kicks to Oladipo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. The free throw drops for Oladipo. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Butler passes to Nunn. To stop the run, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brogdon kicks to Holiday. Back to Brogdon. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Hey, who got Oladipo? 54 seconds left to play here in the half.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Pacers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. And the second free throw, good. The Heat trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Can they get it? Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. McDermott's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Hero. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Now Dragic. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Up again. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Warren. Over Jones. And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. The second quarter was all theirs. Major uptick in offensive and defensive intensity as they did their jobs with precision, now sitting on a comfortable 12-point lead at the half. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pacers leading by 12. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the point. Here's Nunn, following the basket by T.J. Warren. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
To the right side. Robinson misses. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Pass to Brogdon. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here's Brogdon. Clock at 6. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists tonight.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
It's good.
Jimmy Butler, great feel for the mid-range game, and it's where his jumper's most accurate.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
And great, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
Indiana leading by 12. Holiday with it, and there's the pass to Oladipo. From the wing, it's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Butler against Oladipo. Butler kicks to Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Nunn. Pacers with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Oladipo. Some solid defense from Butler.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Indiana called for the foul.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country,
Take a break.
and puts
Take a break.
in that work.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And, Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
No good on the second free throw.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually locked.
Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Holiday, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Holiday. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint of from a players and organizations with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. And so Butler nails both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Bitadze. Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort, and it's blocked. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Passes it to Nunn. Shoots the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Indiana, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Warren, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Oladipo. Brogdon hits them both. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 17. Here's Nunn. 9 points in the game so far. Crowder dishes to Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Explosive athlete, the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, too much to contend with.
And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good Butler.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Pacers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really looked to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Butler with the steal, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
And here's Holiday. He has 6. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Sampson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And they double up Butler. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Silva.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here is Holiday. Back to McConnell. From 17 feet out. That one rolling around and rims out. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Nunn. 9 points in the game so far. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. And another basket for Miami. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. Outside Holiday. Over Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint, here's Crowder. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pacers leading by 10. Pass to Holiday. Now McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Holiday. And it's blocked. Now here's Crowder. Now the pass to Nunn. Back to Crowder. Dishes it to Butler. And they double up Butler. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Knocked away. And here we go. It's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The quickness of Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that bucket.
For Miami, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good Butler.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
The Pacers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. Pacers leading by 8. McConnell's scanning the floor. McDermott with it. He's against Olynyk. Bitadze. They could use a bucket, and it's McDermott laying it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Dragic the pass to Hero. Butler against Holiday. The rebound by Holiday. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. McDermott for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Dragic. He kicks it to Butler. Olynyk dishes to Butler. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holiday, the pass to McConnell. Misses from short range.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for T.J. McConnell. The Heat also with a sub. Iguodala's checked in. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's blocked. To the middle, here's Iguodala. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Iguodala's got it back down to single digits for Miami. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. McDermott with it. Pass to Bitadze. Back to McDermott. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Hero. Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-7 run. Kicks to Iguodala. Dragic taking his time here. Back to Iguodala. Just 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. Iguodala no good. Indiana leading by 8. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Bitadze. Outside Holiday. Pass to Bitadze. From deep. Sumner's shot is off. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Hero. But he gets it back. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Dragic gets the bucket.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Outside Holiday. Iguodala against Holiday. There's the pass to McDermott. It's hauled in by the Heat. And it's Dragic off the drive. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pacers leading by 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Sumner. He has 7. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. And he sinks the second.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Here's Hero. Adebayo finds Dragic. Buries it down low. Dragic has got 13.
And we see this a lot with Goran, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
Pass to Warren. Back to Turner. Outside Warren. Lets a floater go. The kick out to Oladipo. The feed to Warren. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. And it's McDermott in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Oladipo, the pass to Warren. It's hauled in by the Heat. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dragic dishes to Robinson. Dragic against Oladipo. Right side Dragic. Can't hit from 12. So Oladipo will bring it up for Indiana. McDermott, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's sent back by Turner. And here is Brogdon. Inside. Warren, the pass to Oladipo. And it's good for 2. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson misses.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Brogdon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead. Brogdon against Dragic. The floater, the rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 7. Warren with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Good on the shot. And that's now 10 points for T.J. Warren.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the Heat call time here. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
The Heat making a switch here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Here's McDermott. Robinson pulls it in.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Pacers leading by 6. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Oladipo. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Crowder the pass to Nunn. He kicks it to Robinson. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Brogdon outside. Back to Oladipo. This one for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Heat trail by 9. Nunn passes to Crowder. That one off the back iron and out. Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Oladipo, good. Here's Nunn. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's rebounded by Indiana. Warren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oladipo right side. "13 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Crowder the pass to Nunn. Now Adebayo. Back to Crowder. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Clock at 4.
Right here.
Here's Nunn. Again, the miss by the Heat.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Warren, good. Warren's got 4 this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Crowder. Defense is right there. Passes it to Nunn. To end the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Greg, you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Adebayo finds Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
The intensity of the game and by Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Indiana. They're on a 17-6 run. It's stolen by Jones. Butler against Holiday.
Get it, come get it.
With some arc, and it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's added that floater to his game. It's hard to stop him if he keeps knocking that one down.
And Turner kicks to Warren. Brogdon outside.
Yo, right here. What's the roll?
Outside Holiday. Just 3 to shoot. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. A 12-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. And the Pacers with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Oladipo. Outside to Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Now Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The pass to Oladipo. Feeds to Turner. Here's Holiday. Misses off the right iron.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Adebayo And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Oladipo outside. He dishes it to Warren. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the inside, here's Adebayo. And the lead is down inside single digits. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
And the Pacers call time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
He doesn't get the second one. The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Jones. Outside Butler. And he converts the layup. Butler's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bounce pass, Holiday. For 3, Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Robinson goes in, and it's Robinson with the jam.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. He feeds it to Turner. 4 on the shot clock. 16 feet away, and too long on the shot. Here's Miami now. They're on a 15-5 run. Butler, no good. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Warren. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Now, here's Butler. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Can't hit from 12.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Brogdon outside.
Two.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Those 220 pounds came in handy. Jimmy Butler using his big body and muscling those tough shots.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Oladipo against Butler. Floats one up, and there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 8. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Robinson.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Warren finds Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Robinson against Warren. Clock at 6. Here's Turner. It's stolen by Jones.
Got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Heat. They're down by 8. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
The three from Leonard. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Outside Robinson from deep three-point range, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Victor. You've been really playing well on offense of late. What's going right for you at that end of the floor?
Patience, man. Experience, belief, faith, all the above, man. Just coming out here working on my game. I'm just going to continue to keep growing, continue to keep staying close to my teammates, continue to keep working hard, and continue to keep getting better.
That is a crowded locker room with all those things in there. Thanks, Victor. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.